Whenever something is created, there's a risk that the bias of the creator comes into play. If you commission an artist to create a portrait of a doctor and a nurse, for instance, their mental image of what each person looks like inevitably influences their creation. Ask yourself, what demographics might different artists bring to the creation, including gender, age, race, or ethnicity, or clues about socioeconomic status and nationality? Similarly, any bias in the training data of generative AI models will influence their output. This includes everything from what images were included or excluded from the dataset, as well as how the images were labeled or tagged. In this lesson, we'll explore ethical considerations in generative AI and go over a few best practices for responsible AI use. When selecting a generative AI tool, make sure you hold a really high bar for what anti-bias training and measures were taken by the company or individuals who made that tool. Otherwise, you could end up unintentionally perpetuating bias and stereotypes and causing harm. At Adobe, we train our generative AI models by collecting diverse image datasets, which have been carefully curated and pre-processed to mitigate against harmful or biased content. That's because it's important to us that we're creating models that respect creators and the users of Adobe's tools and align with our company values. In addition to training on inclusive datasets, we also continually test our model to mitigate against perpetuating harmful stereotypes. We use a range of techniques to do this, including ongoing automated testing and human evaluation. But it's not just what goes into a model that matters. It's also important to manage what comes out. Because even with good data, you can still end up with biased AI, which can unintentionally discriminate or disparage or cause some people to feel less valued or represented. Our main priority for Adobe Firefly is ensuring that the generation of harmful content is mitigated. At Adobe, under the leadership of our AI ethics team, we constantly test our models for safety and bias internally and provide those results to our engineering team to resolve any issues. Engineers working on AI-powered features submit AI ethics impact assessments, which are designed to identify any features or products that could perpetuate harmful biases and stereotypes. This enables us to make sure we're developing features and products that have the highest potential ethical impact. We also ensure our features are reviewed by a diverse, cross-functional AI ethics review board. The diversity of personal and professional backgrounds and experiences they bring is critical to identifying potential issues from a variety of perspectives that a less diverse team might not see. Many image generators allow you to flag a generated image if it shows bias around demographics or other traits. Always flag any images that seem off to you, because generative AI is new and still far from perfect, and so this kind of feedback is crucial. If you are using generative AI tools to create for customers or for a company, you also want to ensure you are reflecting the highest standard of inclusion and mitigating bias on behalf of those who you work for. That's why in Adobe tools, our AI features have feedback mechanisms so that when they go out to the public, users can report any concerns and we can take the steps to remediate them. In Adobe Express, for instance, you can report on any issues for any generated images and comment on the quality of the result. It's critical that companies and organizers foster this two-way dialogue with the public so that we can continue to work together to develop the technology the right way and make generative AI better for everyone. One important role that AI can play as a thought partner to you as a creator is to create alternatives to what you had in mind, which allows you to evaluate your own assumptions. This process of bringing new and perhaps unexpected diversity and variation helps make our imaginations and creations more inclusive.